Hey guys, thanks for stopping by iDub Hockey. My name's Tyson. Right now we're taking a quick look at the Bauer Vapor APX hockey skate. This is going to be the premier skate in the Bauer Vapor line. Bauer's really done an excellent job on this skate. And really, as you can see here from the looks of it, it has a drastically different design than what you saw last year's Vapor skates. And really, at least in my opinion, kind of what they've done with this skate is they took the best of the X60 and the Total One and they combined it and put it into this skate. So new to this skate is they're using the Alive composite material that you saw on the Total One skate, and they're also using that 3D glass system. So you can see looking at the back of the skate that it has a little more of an anatomical look than some of the previous Vapor skates. The previous ones might have been a little more bowed out, a little bit kind of beefier looking from the back end, but you still see those X ribs, which the Vapor skate's known for. So even though it's using the same overall construction process as the Total One series, it's actually going to still have that same supportive and responsiveness that you expect out of a Vapor skate. So going on from there, first thing you want to notice as far as what's underneath the skate goes is they're still using the Tuque holder, but they're also now using the Tuque Fusion, the LS Fusion steel on the bottom. So it's actually two different materials. It's a steel on the bottom, chemically fused to a piece of aluminum on it. So by doing this, it actually lightens the weight of the runner by 27%, and really just the overall weight of the skate is unbelievable. It's an extremely light skate, and that runner is certainly one of the things that helps it. And also one thing to note is that the Fusion runner is also sold aftermarket if you want to lighten up an older pair of skates. And then going on to take a look at the outsole on it. As you'd expect from a top-of-the-line skate, this is going to be a full composite outsole, really lightweight design, but extremely responsive. And then you also can see here it has a couple holes through the bottom of it. That's going to allow some of the excess moisture to exit the skate so it doesn't build up any weight during the game. All right, so moving back to the quarter panel, as I mentioned, this is that Alive composite material, so it's going to be really lightweight, but extremely responsive and really formable too. So it's really going to give you a nice custom fit to the skate. One thing to kind of note too as far as fit goes is kind of comparing the APX to the Total One. This is going to be a narrower fitting, more snug performance fit out of the skate. So if you're one of those players that wants just a really tight fitting skate that's going to react to every single movement, this is a great one to look at. You can see here even just in the lines of where the lace eyelets fall is it's just a lower volume skate as well. So if you have a narrower foot and you wanted something similar to Total One, definitely be sure to check out this guy. And also, even the little features on this skate, they've done a great job paying attention to detail. So they went ahead and added that total edge comfort right here. Basically, they just kind of wrapped a piece of foam over. This is traditionally a pro spec that they'll put on almost all their skates. So it's great to see them putting onto this just a little more comfort so you're not getting any cuts above the ankle or anything from the skate. And then going on to look at the tongue on it, this is also going to be a big difference between this and the Total One skate. It's a different tongue, and this is also different than what you saw in last year's X60 skate. So this is what they're calling the Form Fit 3 tongue. They still wanted to have that the lace bite guard in there, so they added this material here, and there are actually some composite materials in there. So you still get a great flex forward, but you're going to get that protection there as well. It is a molded tongue though, so it's going to wrap around the leg nicely, hugging against it. Works a little bit better for having the shin guards in front of it instead of flopping it down, but you always can, skate with your own preference. And then also this is kind of a white felt material, so it has a little bit of a traditional feel, even though it is a very modern tongue. Going inside the skate, you can see here they're using different materials. So basically down at the bottom, it's more of like the Hydra Max liner, which is going to have a kind of a softer feel, wicks away the moisture, great for moisture management. And then up at the top, a little more traditional material, almost like a leather, which is going to give you that nice traditional feel and really making sure the heel gets locked down. So the last thing we'll take a look at is going to be the footbed on this skate. As I mentioned, Bauer's done an excellent job paying attention to the little details. This is just one more example of that. You can see here they added almost like these little bumpers to the skate. So as it's inside the skate, it's going to have a fit like that, which is basically just going to run around the toe cap. So instead of being up against that plastic material, you're just up against basically the footbed. Even though this is a very small minor feature, I think the comfort that this offers is just great. And then also a thing to note is that you can customize this, so you can trim these to fit your foot a little bit better, or if you don't like it, you can cut them off altogether. Personally, I think it's a great feature to help increase the overall comfort. And then also the rest of the features on the footbed, you have two different materials, so you're going to get that nice support in the heel out of it because it's a little denser material, but then you still have a very thin profile design, so you're going to have a great feel for the skate underneath your foot. So that's just been a quick look at the Bauer Vapor APX ice hockey skate available here at icewarehouse.com.